everyone, it's Misty here from the Jolly Fat Elf. How the hell are ya? I'm here to do a plan with me. I know, you're shocked, I'm shocked, the world's shocked, but I need to do some planning. So I'm planning for the week of July 8th through the 14th. And my Recollections Planner, this coil is wackadoodle. It's not laying correctly. And I'm using a kit from my shop that will be reopening probably September, I'm gonna guess. I want to get ahead and I'm going to be changing some things up. You guys let me know down below if you like the full sheet kits. I like these. I just think you get more stickers. It's cheaper. It's $20 for 4 pages. You guys will have to let me know. But I am going to be reopening, coming back in full force. I do want to get a little bit ahead. That way I have some things available. Maybe I'll have some, you know, not a full ready to ready to go shop, but maybe I'll have some things. I am going to offer some smaller sticker kits for TNs. I have a standard that you guys will see at some point. This is, I just finished setting it up today. It's chunky. That is just for health crap. For those of you who may not know, who may not have been following along, I spent a couple of nights in the hospital back in June with a herniated and or ruptured disc. My neurosurgeon said that herniated is the medical term and ruptured is like a layman's term. So basically starting like June 8th, June 9th, gosh, it's been a whole month. I was having sciatic nerve pain go down my left leg anyway. And then all of a sudden on that weekend, my niece Lily came to visit and my brother and my niece were down here and I was having so many issues. And then by Monday, I couldn't walk. It was so bad that I had to call and like rent a wheelchair. And luckily they were able to deliver it that day. And when I woke up the next morning, we were supposed to go to Oklahoma for me to go see my endocrinologist. And I was like, I told Rob, I was like, you're going to have to take me to the emergency room. I was like, you know, maybe they'll just give me a shot. I thought, oh, I'm just going to get a steroid shot in the nerve. They'll send me home. No big deal. That is not what happened. I talked about it more in the I spent a couple of nights in the hospital video, but too long didn't watch, too long didn't read is that basically I had one person say that I needed to have surgery immediately. And then I get in the hospital. He's the one that sent me to UT Southwestern here in Dallas and said, you know, they should operate on you today. Get to UT Southwestern and they're like, meh. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. So I went in the hospital, like we started at Texas Presby emergency room, had an MRI, showed the ruptured disc or whatever. He sends me to the neurosurgeon I was seeing at the time, saw that neurosurgeon, and he's like, you need surgery right now. He's like, let's get you scheduled right now and we'll take care of it. Unfortunately, he only does surgeries at the hospital where I've gone the last couple times and I've had really bad care. You guys, if you've been following me for a while, you've heard my horror stories from that hospital, and it's literally like, it's so close to us. It's so close to us, but I go a whole town over to go to a different hospital because I'm like, they're gonna kill me. So when he heard that, he was like, you're gonna have to go to UT Southwestern. So I went to UT Southwestern because that's where my neurologist is. And so they went ahead and admitted me. I had a neck MRI because they thought maybe my pain was higher up. Then I had x-rays, and finally they decided to admit me I think it was like 3 a.m. when I finally got into a room in a different building. I mean, UT Southwestern, if you live in Dallas, it's huge. It's so flippin' big. So, you guys see me using tweezers? These nails, I mean, they're gorgeous. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. Let me just keep going. So anyway, I was there for a couple of days. The first day, the guy came and visited me like at 6 p.m. and he was like, you know, I really want us to do physical therapy until Sunday. He said, and then we'll schedule to have surgery probably next Wednesday. And I said, so I'm going to be here until Sunday. And he's like, you'll be here till Sunday at the latest. And I said, okay. And then the next morning, which was Thursday, another surgeon came through and he's like, let's try, you know, physical therapy for a few days and we'll see how you feel. And the next thing I knew, I was going home. I called Rob and I was like, come get me. He's like, what? I was like, yep, I know. So I had an appointment and they sent me home and they're like, okay, well, you know, we're going to set you up with physical. And I still wasn't walking. Like, I still couldn't walk. And that was the big thing. It was like my right leg, the way this disc was pushing in on the spinal cord, I just couldn't, I couldn't walk. So I couldn't feel my right leg, basically. So, I come home, they're like, okay, and they were giving me like some heavy duty pain crap because I was in like my pain level was like an 11. And so they sent me home with no pain medication and with like, okay, we're going to call, you know, PTOT. That was on Thursday. I finally got, someone came on Monday, the following Monday, to do, set me up with home health. And then I finally saw a physical therapist, went back to see that neurosurgeon on Tuesday because I couldn't get in to see any of my pain doctors. All of my pain doctors were out of town. And I couldn't get in. And so I was hoping maybe he could prescribe something, help. And he was just like, why are you here? And I was like, well, I was hoping, you know, I already had this appointment because he was the guy that I was going to be seeing. I'd just seen 2 weeks before, like he was supposed to be the guy. Like he was like the third or fourth, you know, what's it called? Opinion. So, and he just started spouting off how he was afraid to put me under for back surgery, but he thought maybe I should go ahead and think about having weight loss surgery. And I'm like, wait, you want me to go under for weight loss surgery, but you don't want to put me under for back surgery. So I was done with him. I was so done. I was so mad. Rob's like, you okay? And I'm like, I'm just ready to get the hell out of here because I'm going to kill him. So I'd already had an appointment scheduled for another opinion. My doctor was like, why are you seeing so many neurosurgeons or so many surgeons? I said, because I have to see, I said, I need 2 people to say the same damn thing. I was like, I can't keep going and having people tell me different things. And that's like with the whole ruptured herniated. I didn't know the difference. When you Google it, you get different things. I didn't know they were the same thing. How am I supposed to know that? So finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, finally, it's not anybody's birthday, by the way. I just wanted a really bright kit. I already had this one cut, and I don't have a kit from anybody else. So, and I was going to use a design, Christian design book that I picked up from Michael's not too long ago. The only issue is there's not enough stickers to do a full week in a week in one color. So I went ahead and did this instead. Anyway, I'm losing track. So I go home, physical therapist starts, and then I had already had a scheduled appointment with a neurosurgeon on June 27th, who was going to be like the 4th opinion. So see him, and he was like, okay, he's like, let's give it, he's like, I normally have my patients wait 6 weeks before we contemplate surgery. And I said, okay. He said, because, he said, your disc, and that's when he said a herniated and a ruptured disc is basically the same thing. Now, a bulging disc is different, but a herniated and a ruptured disc are basically the same thing. One is a medical term, one is a layman's term. And he said a lot of times you can heal it on your own. Unfortunately, where mine is, it's like L3, L5 or L3, L4, I don't remember. It's not in the way that it's bulging or the way that it's herniating. It's not in the spot where they could give me a shot, steroid shot. So he put me on a steroid, and I was on a steroid for 7 days, and I've been doing so much better. I've been walking, which has been amazing. Today, I'm filming this on Monday, July the 8th, and I've been walking today without a walker, and that's the first time that's happened in a hot minute. I'm getting around so much easier. So, luckily, I don't think I'm going to have surgery, which I'm so flippin' angry that other doctor was like, surgery now, you have to have surgery. You know, he was like using scare tactics, telling me that I would never be able to use my right leg again if I didn't have surgery. And I was just like, what the fuck? You know, pardon my French. So anyway, went and did that. And so he put me on the steroid, and I've been doing physical therapy. Skipped it last week just because it was the week of the 4th of July. Rob was on vacation, and I thought we were gonna, you know, maybe we were thinking about maybe trying to go somewhere, and we ended up not going somewhere. So, but we had been considering it, and so I didn't do therapy last week, but he'll be here this week. So that's why I'm doing the Plan With Me. I have so many things going on this week. We had some work done last week. We're still trying to get some foundation quotes because our master bedroom and master bathroom is basically falling to pieces. So yes, it's been crazy. So anyway, I told Rob, I was like, I have so much stuff that I have to keep track of. That I thought it would just be easier to start a traveler's notebook. And I wanted something that I could take with, and that way I could, you know, use it and just be like, okay, so I'm tracking this, and here we go, and you're asking about it, and here I can show you what I've been doing and what's been going on. And hopefully that will work. I mean, I'm going to use this strip like washi, I think. So anyway, no, I'm not, I don't like that. Anyway, so that's been happening, and it's been rough. Like, not being able to walk is no joke. And, I just feel so blessed that now I'm like, okay, I can get around a little bit. Going to use glitter headers, I think. So anyway, so that's what's been going on around here. That's what's been going around here. Anyway, so I see a physical therapist, I have occupational therapist, and I have a mental health therapist. I tallied it up. I have 8 doctors. So it's like I still have to remake an appointment with the rheumatologist. So that's going, let me write that down. Forget it. That's why I'm like planning, because it's like I have so much crap I've got to get done this week. And I'm trying to get back into filming and card making and just planning and just all the things. So yeah, but anyway, it's been a rough couple months. It's been rough. I'm so far behind on Simon's stamp kits. I haven't even gotten my July kit yet. I finally had to go like, listen, this is a pre-shipment since June 28th. they don't, when you subscribe, and I subscribed, they don't send you tracking information, but I have the informed delivery or digest or whatever from the Postal Service. So it shows that the Happy Crafter, which is their business name from Simon Says Stamp, you know, has a package that's awaiting pickup, or the label's been created or whatever, and it just hasn't shipped. So, yeah. And then last week, Webster's Pages was having a 75% off sale, a 70% off sale. So I went ahead and picked up some more Traveler's Notebooks, because, I mean, seriously, they're normally $30 a piece, and I got them for like $10 a piece. It was crazy. So I went ahead and picked those up. And I don't even know if they've shipped. If they've shipped, they're taking forever to get here. But anyway, so back to the back thing. I ended up getting a wheelchair. Like I said, I had rented one, but then I called and my doctor was able to write an order for one. That's another thing that's kind of hacked me off. It's like I called like in middle of June to get in to see my doctor, and they're like, he can see you July 22nd. I'm like, a follow-up from a hospital visit, and I can't get in until July 22nd. Like, so when I see him, I'm gonna be like, what? Am I gonna have to find a new doctor? Because this is ridiculous. It's like, I shouldn't have to wait 6 weeks to see you for a follow-up appointment. It's like, Jesus. It's like, ugh, I'm so mad. And he's got all new office staff, like only one person I still know. So now I'm just starting calling and asking for her directly. I'm like, hey, Phyllis. Everybody else is brand new, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. Thank you very much. So yeah, but other than that, I think things are on the uphill slide. Let's hope so. We got some work done. Our pool is finally fixed. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm at home with Misty. I didn't post it on my July 5th off, but my pool motor went out. I actually haven't even been in the pool. It's July 8th, and I haven't even been in the pool. I was going to get in the pool June 8th. And I almost fell. Like, my leg was so numb. I was like, well, this isn't going to work. So, because Bo and Lily were here that weekend. I don't even know how I managed to cook that day, because I was barely making it, barely walking around. Yesterday I grilled, and like, I wasn't walking very much yesterday at all. I could barely walk yesterday. It was horrible. And that's another thing. It's like, some days I can walk fine, other days I can't walk at all. And so Rob had to like put the wheelchair out, like wheel me out to the grill, and I'm like, can we please make sure I don't fall in the pool? So it's been a little dodgy, and I finally ordered, I've had a shower chair, but the physical therapist is like, you need a transfer chair. It's like one where you can move in and out of the tub without having to lift your legs. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, Mary, and Josephine. I use the guest bathroom because the shower in the master bathroom is tiny, teeny tiny. Like, Rob can barely fit through the door. It's so tiny. And Rob's small. You guys have seen him. And if you haven't, I have pictures everywhere you can find. So, and he has to go in sideways. That's how small it is. So I'm having to use the guest bathroom, and it's like, I can't have a big honking shower bench where, you know, we can't get to the bathroom, etc. So that's been a pain. That's where Rob is right now. He's been working from home. Luckily, he has a job that lets him work from home. I don't know what we would have done, because that would have been 3 weeks off for him. He's been home for 3 weeks taking care of me. So thank goodness he can do that. So yeah, telling you guys, it's been rough. Am I just gonna go ahead and use glitter headers, or? guess these are not color blocked. Yeah, I'll just do glitter headers. So that's, but anyway, the neurosurgeon said that as long as, you know, I feel like I can get around and keep doing the physical therapy exercises, then I should be okay. I also learned that I need to not put heat on it, that I need to ice it. So I've learned all sorts of things. I've been doing e-stim and diclofenac cream and like a lidocaine spray that has like saved my life. I just remembered I also need to call the dermatologist. I had a dermatologist appointment. I've got a spot in the middle of my back. And he wants me to put silicone bandages on it. They're like $6 a piece. Like the wound care silicone bandages that he wants me to use. And I'm like, oh no, honey, you're going to have to prescribe them because Misty done met her out-of-pocket maximum and everything now is free. I no longer owe a copay. So it's like, I'm not paying for them. So prescribe those suckers and let me just pick them up from ding CVS. So I gotta call them and see if that's something they can do. So it's been interesting. But anyway, I got it in a wheelchair. I think I said that. And it costed me $10. It is one that can fold up and get in the car. The problem is it's heavy. But luckily Rob, I mean, it's not something I can use on my own anyway, because with the myasthenia, I can't roll it because my arms get too tired. So I've been watching TN walkthroughs and stuff like crazy. That's what I do. But is it just me, or does everybody have Justinia's style? Like everybody watches Justinia and then everybody recreates Justinia's planners, and it's like, gosh darn, people, it's like, can you, is that how everybody now decorates? Because it's like, does anybody like bright and colorful and cheerful, and or is it all these pastels with everybody's? I don't like the fashion illustrations. I know the Happy Planner just did a big release. I was looking at them, but I don't really like having a person in my planner. I don't know why, but it doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me. Okie dokie. So there we go. So that, I do functional decorating. If you guys are new, I think you can do both. I know a lot of people are like, it's too many stickers and blah, 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 blah. You can do both. It'll be okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next? Let's do the sidebar next. Doing both is actually possible. I know some people don't agree, but it can happen. So anyway, let's talk about these nails. When I got out of the hospital, I knew it was gonna be a while before I could get my nails done. So and it had been a while since I'd had my nails done. I get acrylic powder, get the dip nails, dip powder, whatever you call it, next gen, that's what they call it at my salon. So, and it's soak off, and you soak it off with acetone. So I soaked them off, and my nails were so thin underneath. You can kind of see how short they are underneath. They were so thin underneath, and I thought, well, I'll just do like a French manicure and have Rob just run. He ran and got me little French Sally, Hanson manicure kit. Came home, and I went to do them, and they were just ripping all over the place because my nails are thin because I bit my nails for basically 35 years of my life. I stopped biting them roughly 5 years ago. So they are thin. They're not very thick at all. Okay, what am I tracking this week? Physical therapy exercises. I need to track my diclofenac because I can't seem to get in the habit. And I need to do my back medicine. So 4 things, because there's an AM back and a PM back. So they just ripped. all of them. So ended up being able, Rob was able to take me to get my nails done like the next week, I guess. And so, or maybe later that week, I honestly don't remember. My brain is so fried. And so we put tips on, and I wasn't really, he's like, this length? And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And then I was like, no, these are so claw-like. I mean, I love the look of them. Like I picked out the colors and everything, but I let him, they're like talons. So that's why I'm having to use tweezers, because I can't, I can't pick anything up. I was like, holy guacamole, guys. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been... So that's what's been going on right here. Why do I feel like this is like becoming so crooked? No, I think we're doing all right. So these are just tweezers that came in a nail art kit. And I think the nail art kit was like $1. Okay. Why do I have 2 work schedules? That's not how this works. It's supposed to be a list. What else am I gonna put on the sideboard? I'm not gonna put a meal plan because I didn't do one this week. It's kind of no holds barred this week, really, to think of it. Just because I'm gonna go ahead and put a to call. We'll do to call list. I have a master list, and then I'll put down on specific days that I do it. What's I saying? What was I gonna say? I don't remember. What was I gonna say? What would you say? Oh, it's a free-for-all this week because normally Rob likes to go grocery shopping on Sunday. So Saturday evening, I sit down and I'm like, okay, what are we gonna eat this week? And the last week or so, like I said, we've basically just been eating convenience foods because I haven't been able to cook because I haven't been able to stand up. Well, he decides last night or the other day that he wants to go right 10 minutes later to go get groceries, and I'm just like, dude. It's like I don't have time. That's not enough time for me to sit down and make a meal plan. And so I'm like, what do you want to eat this week? And he's like, I don't know. That drives me crazy. Like, seriously, it's like, okay, I can't cook. I don't know. And for me, I basically just eat, keto carnivore, so I can eat pepperoni and cheese sticks for dinner. That's not going to be a big deal for me. But so anyway, he had bought some frozen dinners that he didn't get around to eating, and then I had made him up some dinners when we were doing when he was having busy season. So he's eating those this week. So it's really just a free fall. It really is a fend for yourself kind of week. So I have some frozen chicken breast, the already cooked frozen chicken breast like from Tyson or whatever. So I'm going to actually make some Alfredo sauce, and I'll have some mushrooms I'm going to cook up. And I'm going to do that. And that's what I'm going to have, just chicken Alfredo with mushrooms for the week. That's what I'm going to do. So he's just going to fend for himself, basically. And he went, well, and I'm like, listen, you can't say you don't know what you want to eat and then complain when I plan nothing to eat. It's like, you don't get to do that, misters. So he's been doing really well at taking care of me. He's had to help me bathe, and I mean, it's been nuts around her. It's been nuts. Okay, I need to, no, I did like pink. I'm like, did I change these around? So this weekend, I will sit down and do a meal plan. And I'm gonna film it and I'll put it on my At Home with Misty channel. So if you guys are interested in that, you will also be seeing a ton of planner videos over the next couple of days, probably all week. So yeah, so that's what it's looking like. So the morning is where I put like my, either my checklist flags or my check boxes. The middle is where I kind of put appointments, and the bottom I also put appointments down there. So that's kind of why I use my stickers the way I do. So now you know. Spell bit fell. I'm excited because one of my favorite authors reached out to me on Facebook and asked if I would be a beta reader for her in the month of June. I mean, in the month of July, and I said hell to the yes. So, yeah, hopefully I get to do that. So if you're unfamiliar, authors get beta readers to help them, and it's basically just like someone to help them like proofread, find plot holes, those kinds of things before their book goes to the publisher, or even proofreading maybe, I don't know, so, or the editor. So I'm so excited. She's one of my favorite authors. So I'm gonna put that here because I had some filming done, and then I'm gonna put some to call. Maybe I'll just use another little box. No. Let's pull in some decorative stuff. I mean, some functional stickers. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. If you guys don't know, I read a ton of books, and honestly, people are always like, what do you read? And I'm like, I'm always kind of, I don't know, not shy, but it's like I read male fiction, so gay fiction. I enjoy it. I don't know, don't ask me why. I just enjoy reading gay fiction, so that's what I do. And I enjoy it, so. Some of my favorite authors are Sloane Kennedy. Gosh, so many. Nora Phoenix, Sloane Kennedy, Nora Phoenix, Lucy Lennox, Shaw Montgomery, also known as M.A. Ines. She is absolutely one of my favorites. Luna David. Why can I think? Piper Scott. Like, I read a lot of, I read like Shifter and Impreg and a lot of crazy stuff. Rob's like, what are you reading? Because he'll snuggle me at night and I'll be reading as he's about to fall asleep. And he's like, you read some crazy stuff. And I'm like, I know. I like it. So, it's crazy, but I like it. So yeah. People are always like, oh, I'm like, that's why I don't tell people what I read, because they are like, I can't believe you read that. And I'm like, why? It's like gay fiction is the same way as straight fiction, except it's with guys. And it's hot. So hot. So hot. So anyway, that's what I read. And I read 600 books, over 600 books last year. Yeah. I also kind of think of this as like my morning and my afternoon. It just really depends. I know a lot of people are like, I want to know why you plan the way you do. And I'm just like, it varies from week to week. It's like, it's just whatever I'm in the mood for. I don't work. I mean, I stay at home now, so. Here's a meal plan sticker. I'm going to put that on Saturday. These, like I said, all these functional stickers will be available when my shop reopens. And again, I will have them, I'll probably do full sizes and half sizes. I haven't quite decided, but I will keep you guys in the loop. We will need to do a budget meeting this weekend because Rob gets paid on Monday. Let me go ahead and do my grocery. Do you guys, yeah, so let me know down below if you buy my kits. If you do, is there something you would like to see me do a little different? Do you love them because they're big? Let me know. Let me know down below. Who knew I was such a poet? So I will also be uncoiling this and putting it in a A5 planner. I have until the end of the year, which is perfect. It is going into a new planner. I need to make these budget stickers a little bit smaller. Here, we'll put it in, you know what, we'll just put it down here. What am I trying to say? What were we talking about? I already forgot. No, seriously, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so anyway, I don't remember. Okay, so, and I haven't heard from my, oh, Chris's birthday is on Sunday. I need to send him a birthday card. I need to do that by Thursday. Okay, let me put that down real quick. Someone does have a birthday this week. Chris, I forgot. My best friend. Oh, let's look at this. I need to make it. Let me make it on Wednesday and get it in the mail. Ooh, I can use that, that Piggy wins the stamps because no one seemed to want it. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, mailing the card. Looking for doctors. Okay, so I need one for tomorrow. I need one for Thursday. Have Amazon coming today and I have Amazon coming tomorrow because I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Yep, you can see that crack right there. This, that is, hopefully, I haven't lifted it up. I'm really hoping that is just the screen guard that has broken. Because if it's not just the screen guard, I'm going to be a little mad. But so I ordered the glass that the glass protector that I had before, which was fantastic. The other problem is this case. I have this glitter case. This is a pop socket wallet. Love this thing. This is a removable pop socket that just fits on the back. But this case, while beautiful, there's no lip that goes around. So when this falls, it just falls flat. So I guess, oh, hopefully it's protected the screen underneath. I hope so. But anyway, I've bought a couple of cases that have the lip over it, and if you guys are interested, this is the iPhone X. I will link those cases down below because they're really pretty. But I love this pop socket wallet because you just push it up and it has I keep my debit, my credit, no, my debit, my driver's license, my insurance card, and my health insurance card, and my car insurance in this little wallet, and it's in my medication list. And so that helps so much. It just does such a good job. So anyway, so I repurchased because I got a case for Christmas. I kept trying to find it in my orders and I was like, where is it? And then I remembered that Rob bought it for me. I sent him a huge Amazon list, but I remembered the manufacturer. So I looked them up and found them. So hopefully that will help, because this tempered glass or whatever came with a lifetime warranty, and it came with 3 packs. This will be the 3rd. And the other one I had, it never cracked or anything. So I'm like, come on now. Come on now. Okay, so I've got therapy on the Wednesday. Why don't I ever write on these stickers before I put them down? Wouldn't that be the smart thing to do? Probably. Did I do it? No. Am I bright? Obviously not. I'm going to see about moving my therapy back to Monday. That's where I originally had it. And then he had started, therapist is 65 years old. And he has a private practice, but then he also was doing some things on the side, and the thing kind of fell apart for him. So, but he was doing it on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I'm going to be like, can we go back to me being on Mondays? Kind of like to start the week off in therapy. It just makes me feel better. You guys, I had a rough time of it a few weeks ago. Like, I legitimately sat on my chair and was making plans. And luckily I was able to call him and was like, I need to see you. We need to talk. And he came in and we talked, and Rob sat through it and was able to work things out. But, and sorry if that's a trigger for you guys, but it was bad. So if you're struggling, get help. Get help, please. I still have days where I struggle, but I'm feeling better. So my biggest thing was I was having so many issues with my back. I wasn't able to walk. And then my physical therapist was suggesting I get a bed rail, and he was suggesting this back chair, and then he was suggesting like all of these things. And it just felt like long term, and like I was losing my mobility, like all of my mobility. And it just hit me so hard and so deeply. And then Rob and I were fighting, because that's what you do when you're in a relationship. You fight, you argue, and you fight, and you work it out, and then you start all over again. And so, I mean, those of us in relationships, even if you're not in a relationship now, you know how it is. So I have these routine stickers, but let me just tell you something. I have not been sticking to any daggum routine. Maybe if I put them down. Oh. So I have wash my face, whiten my teeth. Wash my face, whiten my teeth, put lotion on, and then document in my planner. So, and I really need those twice a day, but I've already, we'll see. I'm gonna put the blue ones down here. These are something that I could offer custom in the shop if you guys are interested. Like I said, just little routine stickers. And I mean, I am gonna be whitening my teeth every day. I've had this stuff for years. I've just never done it because I'm a lazy biche. At the end of the day, it's like I don't want to brush my teeth and like sit for 30 minutes with the light in my mouth or whatever. So, but I need to do it because my teeth are looking horrid. And that's why you guys haven't seen me in front of the camera. That's another thing that's happening. My website is finally underway, getting under construction. So I need to take some pictures. So that'll probably be Wednesday. I'll probably do that Wednesday. My therapist is always like, why do you get dressed up to come to see me? I'm like, I don't. I get dressed up to film videos. It's like you just happen to benefit from that. Let's put yellow, 2, 3. Nope. Let's put pink on top. Oh, that didn't cut. One of these days, I'm going to pay attention to that. When it's stickers that go in the shop, I always pay attention. When it's stickers for my benefit, I don't pay attention. But I got to get back in the habit of doing my face and not even washing it. It's more moisturizing it because girl is dehydrated so bad. I bought a mask a few months ago from Ulta, and I finally got around to using it. It's their watermelon sleep mask. Girls, guys too. That is so good. So good. is so I'm so dehydrated. It's so hydrating, and it literally smells like watermelon. It's got watermelon juice in it, I think, but it's so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're supposed to rinse it off the next morning. I mean, I just, you know, when I wash my face in the shower or whatever. Takes care of it. I also need to get back into using my, it's not a Clarisonic, it's a cleansing brush from Vanity Planet. But I have a sticker for that, so I'll put it down. Maybe I'll do that today. I try to do that 3 times a week because, like I said, my skin is so stinking dehydrated. Hers thirsty and dry and dehydrated. Okay, so there we go. I need to put another appointment on Tuesday because we have somebody coming for foundation at 2. Damon's coming at 3. To physical therapy me. I got an Instant Pot a couple of months ago. I think at the beginning of June. I still haven't used it. It's in my pantry. I need to use it. Okay, so let me see what medications I need to refill this week. Because I know I have a couple due up for refill. I had to take them off automatic refill because the problem is sometimes I don't get to them as often as CVS wants to refill them. It's like, and my neurologist is like, are you taking that medication? I'm like, yeah. It's like, but CVS has, for some reason, have an 8-month supply. So it's like, I don't need anything. Okay, so I have something filling on the 13th. I changed immunosuppressants, so let me change that out because there's actually more than one. There's like 3. I am gonna write this down. No, I'll just write it down after. I'm gonna live wildly. Gonna live life on the wild side here. I cut that crooked. Go ahead and write those down while I have this open. I'm going to go ahead and use a Papermate Inkjoy 0.7 gel pen. So it's potassium, furosemide, which is Lysic. And azathioprine. Okay. We also have trash and recycling on Thursday. When I get home tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get some editing done. Try. Am I? We'll see. We shall see. Wednesday morning. I'm gonna do pictures. You wanna be in pictures. Right? I think I have a camera. It took me 2 hours to put my face on. Maybe I'll try to film a get ready with me. I've probably filmed 12 that I've never gotten posted because I had a really bad camera, which was a Panasonic, and it sucked. And then, yeah. Thursday and Friday need to be filming and editing days. I'm not gonna post, so I won't probably post any videos until the week starting the 15th. Is I'm gonna try to get ahead on videos. That's my goal anyway, is to get ahead on videos. I have some videos filmed ahead. Like I said, I've been working on my traveler's notebook. I filmed that. I did pick up a new Erin Condren. I need to film that. Picked up a new plum paper. I filmed that. So all of those were bought like the very 1st of June before I even got a chance to do anything. So I'm gonna use my little mask here to know what I'm gonna mask. So I normally mask after we'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I normally mask after I use my Clarisonic face brush thing because you're supposed to mask. I mean, you're supposed to really, like, I feel like I really need extra hydration. Words are hard today, guys. Extra hydration after I use it. So. Just peek down here. So anyway, I got Instapot I need to use. So I have some Instapot clip art. That's gonna go in the meal plan. I'm gonna make at least egg cups, if nothing else. If nothing else. So I'm gonna be restarting my Patreon and my, like, I feel like I'm gonna restart everything in August and September, get back to filming in July, try to get back on a schedule. You know, now that I can finally move and I feel better, but also try not to push my body because, I mean, I really have to take it easy for a while. Roxy needs her medicine, Mama. Poor little Mama. So on my vlog, she's gonna have her own little section. I'm thinking about starting her own Instagram, although I suck at Instagram. I really kind of do. Just got my blood drawn, don't need to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my ketones in this. I will be tracking them. I will be tracking my blood sugar in my traveler's notebook, so I will no longer need to track that in this. But I didn't put a place for ketones. Maybe I'll just add it in the notes or something. So for now, I'm still gonna use the sticker. Alright, I think that's all the stickers. Let's get some pen on this since we're now approaching 1 hour and 4 minutes. So, okay, so go through CVS. We need to go to get the chair. UPS store. Our chair broke. Rob was sitting on it, which is crazy because it was his chair that broke, not the chair I normally sit in, his chair. I was like, he's like, the chair broke. And I was like, you're sitting on a chair and it broke? And he's like, yeah. I was like, how's that even possible? For some reason, this gel pen doesn't like to write on these delivery trucks, even though it's the same daggum sticker paper. Okay, so I need to call the dermatologist. And I need to call the compound pharmacy. I need to call the rheumatologist. I need to call the optometrist. And my endocrinologist. I need to call every doctor. I think I have 8 doctors is what I decided. 7 or 8. So I am tracking diclofenac. I can never I can never spell that. of something else. I've already forgotten it. You guys, what was that fourth thing? I'm gonna have to watch this back to remember what I said. All right, I'll figure out what else I'm gonna film this week after I sit down and decide what I'm gonna film this week. I always forget there's stickers in the back of this. So yeah, there we go. Let me use a little bit of the deco because I do have some of it. Oh, I need to pay Bank of America. I'll probably go and do that tomorrow. They are getting all my money. I'm trying to let everything clear before I send them a payment. That way I know how much I can send them. That's one of the ones that I pay, that's like our debt snowball. That's the next one in our debt snowball. So once everything is cleared, then I pay them. So yes, I like this little triceratops. Hers cute. I didn't use my Frye. We'll use this pterodactyl because he's flying into Monday. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, let me use one of the new clips I made. Hot diggity dog. Look at that. Look at this matchiness. Oh my gosh, isn't it so precious? I need to get some felt to put on the back of these. But yeah, so that's it guys. If you guys want these clips, let me know. I'll sell them in the shop. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's been a hot minute. I'm gonna have to watch back and see what the heck I needed to do here because I honestly do not remember. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you are having a fantastic week. I'm not sure when this is going to go up. Like I said, I filmed it on the 8th. It may go up on the 14th. It may go up on the 29th. It may go up on the 1st of August. I don't know. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic life wherever you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.